Greetings and welcome to another episode in the full clear series of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I am Jeff the Christian Gamer, and today I am unpacking this expansion pack. I'm going to go over where to find all of the new items in the game and also how to switch between modes and things of that nature. One of the modes I do not have the Master Sword for, so I will need a couple more episodes of content before I can actually get the sword and go with that. But for now, let's just go ahead and start with where everything is. I've marked my map with the chests uh, as to where they are. Like whenever I jump to them, you'll know. But generally speaking, for the most part, I'm going to be starting out. Well, actually, I'm going to start out at the very top corner here because this is the most remote and difficult to obtain. We'll go ahead and start there and then work our way around because the rest of them are just pretty much making sure you are carefully looking. So yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. This is probably going to end up being a shorter episode. Um, yeah, but we will resume our normal episode length as of episode 20. Now, another thing I've been working on for a little while because a subscriber asked about it was the Christian ramifications or the Christian attributes that The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild has. I've done a significant amount of research on the topic, and at the moment, I believe I have a pretty good idea of how the two relate. So, yeah, essentially, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best to address Legend of Zelda as a sort of is this Christian sort of thing, or does it have Christian elements in it? But yeah, at the moment, um, oh man, I don't know if I'll have enough steam to get up there. I will definitely try though. But yeah, this first item, oh man, the dog's going crazy right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, actually, I might. For some reason, he looks at my child's tricycle as some sort of foreign enemy that needs to be destroyed or whatever. So he'll bark like crazy at it. Or more specifically, he'll bark like crazy underneath it. There we go. What I'm doing at this point is a little bit cheaty, I guess you could say, but it'll make it a lot easier to take out that Guardian down there. So, yeah, cheat I shall, I suppose. Okay. So after I kill this Guardian, I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and get the right equipment here. After I kill this Guardian, I'm gonna go straight to where you need to go to get into that area in front of me. We will have to take out that. We'll have to finish that particular shrine, and then we can drop down to get the new DLC item. Oh no. There we go. Okay. Once he's immobile, you can pretty much pick up all of his things, and I'm pretty sure most of you guys already know how to fight a guardian, but doesn't hurt to recap. Oh, couldn't need my bow, huh? Shot in the face. That was embarrassing. Now, the reason why I go through the trouble of defeating this particular guardian is because if I don't, then it will roam around and potentially catch me off guard at the least opportune moment, which is what guardians are best at. So, yeah, I figured just mitigate that issue altogether. Now, because I do not like mazes, and I've iterated that a couple of times now, I will climb up to the top and drop down to the proper corridor that we need in order to get to this new piece of content. Oh, and in order to make this a little bit faster, I'll go ahead and throw my bandana on. Yeah, I only have my bandana. I don't have uh, the rest of the climbing gear, but the bright side is that I will be doing a lot of shrines and things in the near future, which will allow for me to go ahead and get this get this climbing gear and just about any other piece of gear that I need. Which reminds me. Okay. Whoa. Did not mean to let go there. Okay. So. Yep, there it is. Basically, you want to drop down there, go to the ladder. There we go. Go to the ladder, climb up the ladder. You need a fire arrow in here, but I don't have a fire arrow, so I'm going to use an exploding arrow and not kill myself. There we go. Now, this area, I am relatively certain, does not lead to where the shrine is. You kind of have to run around and go upstairs and stuff for that. But what this area does do, oh my, is allow you to get a flame sword. Which, funny enough, probably would have helped you get into the place in the first place. Alrighty. Finish running around. Alright, there's that trial of the labyrinth. There we go, Barbarian Helm, yet another piece of gear. It's not really part of the new DLC, but it is still a relatively nice piece of gear. Alright, so in order not to be killed here, I'm going to go full stealth. Now, because I value you guys' time, I'm going to tell you a secret about this particular room. If you open that chest, many of these guardians wake up and will destroy you. So, instead, what I did was I went behind the item in the forefront and focused on the item in the back here. You notice I'm sneaking the entire time because, again, if you get too loud and rowdy, they will all wake up and it's not fun. But yeah, walk behind here, pick up this piece of gear. Oh my. And there's the travel medallion. Yeah, a lot of these bad boys are most certainly mobile and ready to smash your face. So yeah, as soon as I grab this chest in the middle of the room here, I am going to run back to this air jet and get into the air jet, hopefully before I get shot. Yeah, this is one of the ones that wakes up. This one and like 3 other ones. But that diamond circlet is definitely worth it because of the Guardian Resist. Alright, time to go. Ah! 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 There we go. Oh, that went so much better than last time. Okay. That's it for that. I'm going to go ahead and go to the... What in the world? Why did I stamp this area? Okay, well. Most of the other items are in the Hyrule Field area, so that's primarily where we're going to stay. I think we'll go to the Colosseum first, so we'll go to the Rota O Shrine, or Rota U. Now, to pick up these items normally, you would have to basically listen to the read the clues that are in various areas in the world, and then find them that way. I did that the first time through, and I noticed how time-consuming it was. It took me just about the entire weekend to find everything and correlate each hint to something significant in the world. I mean, there were some that just flat out told you, but there were some that were also very convoluted. So, if you are watching this guide, I will not be going over the hints because they are, again, very involved. It's a pot lid. I don't need a pot lid. Oh, come on, guy. Okay, so essentially what we're going to be doing here is sneaking past this Lionel. Oh, it's sunny. And right there is the treasure. The Phantom Helmet. Alright, next up we're going to go, let's see. The Central Tower is how I got to a lot of these, so you'll see me transporting myself to the Central Tower a lot and just finding the proper direction and flying that way. Okay, fly off in this direction. Yep. Don't care. Surprised that other Guardian isn't around here. Man, I remember chasing star shards all over the world. I'm going to start doing that again soon because, excuse me, because I recently read where those things come in handy, and yeah, it's pretty interesting. Okay, now there's a Korok seed right there. Oh. All right. And there is the treasure right here. Tingle's hood. Now at the end of this video I'm going to go over, I'll just go that way. I'll go over what these items do, but I want to gather them all first and then just kind of read the descriptions outright and demonstrate if possible. I did not mark this Korok seed. Here we go. And there's a big rock dude here, which I think I will kill for its resources. I can't remember if it's an old or a young one. Get wrecked, guy. Here's the next one. Majora's Mask. Alright. Then the next one is going to be, okay, we got those three. 1, 2, 3. We got the one up top. We'll go to the one in the middle of Hyrule Field here. That's about right. This one confused me for a little while. It just happened to blend in really well. Alright, Phantom Greaves. Okay, next one we're going to go for is up the path here. Do you realize how much I don't need you in my life right now? Let's make sure I'm going the right way. So, little buddy. Oh, there's nothing else in there. Okay. Oh, another thing I figure I should mention is the fact that I will soon be resuming my full clear of Xenoblade Chronicles. I just took a week off for um, to make sure that I was done with the game. Well, I had beat Legend of Zelda, at least Ganon, before the DLC came out. Oh, nice. Right, we got Tingle's Tights now. I'm going to go ahead and continue to travel northwardly to this, well, I guess it's sort of a garden spring thing, Sacred Ruins. Oh, wrong way. There we go. Oh. While I don't need you in my life, I will go ahead and take you out. Oh, wait a minute. I almost blew myself up there. Oh, yeah. Unfortunate. Let's see. I'll go ahead and roll with my, well, I'll go with my flame blade since I now have a good place to get new ones. Alright then. Yay for farming because I have to. Well, yeah, as you saw, the best way to take out a Guardian is to break line of sight, let it get close to you, shoot it in the face with an arrow, and then wail on its legs. Once it can't go anywhere, it's pretty much easy after that. Okay, got the Phantom Armor. To save time, I'm going to jump to the central tower. Well, actually, no, I'll travel all the way up here first. We have there, and then the Karoq Forest, and then this final one here. I believe that's the path I'll take. Oh, little rock guys. Really? Okay, so you're telling me it's somewhere in this mountain. Bro, I don't think you guys realize how much I don't need you in my life right now. How about this? I'll just go ahead and travel to the closest shrine, and we can go from there. Traveling through all these guardians is kind of a hassle. Not to say I couldn't do it, mind you, it's just it happens that I am in a hurry. Huh, those are duck hunt ducks. Just make sure nobody's there. Ouch. That was unwise. There's Tingle's shirt. Now I'm going to jump to the corrupt forest. I may find myself in Tingle's gear very frequently, considering the fact that it gives you a very hefty speed boost. Now you'll notice that as I got closer to the end of the game, I started gravitating more towards great swords than spears, and that is because as I got better, I realized that great swords offer a lot of benefits. Now, not to say that they aren't still extremely slow and useless against some enemies, but they have enough utility that I can pretty much make them work in any situation. Um, yeah, spears, in my opinion, are still a little bit better, but great swords have redeemed themselves in my eyes, I guess you could say. No, Wolf. Okay, now you see where that stamp is. Gonna have to go through a lot of rigmarole to get there. There it is. It's pretty easy once you have been there once already, but getting to the Karope mask took me the longest out of all the masks. Well, all the new DLC content. Now, last but not least, I disagree with this very slightly. I prefer a horse with a higher speed than I do a horse with a higher number of spurs. Um, High spurs are good, but they're less controllable than a horse that is naturally fast. Again, that's the tip from the game creators, and you can take my words with a grain of salt, but that's just what I've noticed. It's a strange place for an enemy. You've made me curious. Huh. Another flame sword. Nothing of too great a note. Huh. Meh. Oh, that's why. Because if you dive in there... Well, let's do some diving then. Later, gents. By the way, I've already for the most part taken out the enemies in the areas where I'm exploring now. So when you actually come out to get this stuff, you may find an enemy or two. Midna's helmet. Alright. I have any other side quests to do? Let's see. Oh. Nope, that'll do it. Alright, so let me go grab this Karot seed and then go over what each item does. Wow. It's annoyingly accurate. Okay, fella. Okay, now, brief tutorial over what each new item does. Okay, here we go. Now, the Phantom Helmet and all of the pieces of this gear increase your attack power. So, yeah, essentially they look very imposing and they give you more attack power. That's what they do. For the Tingle armor, it makes you significantly faster at night as well as during the day. See how I'm moving much quicker? I'm going to take the armor off just to show you the difference. Remove, remove, remove. Oh wait, no. It's just a nighttime speed up. Okay, so when I'm going through the motions of getting to a new area at night, I can get there faster. Alright. Oh, come on. Wearing this makes it harder for certain enemies to spot you. If sold, this rare find can't be replaced. Yeah. Anyway, it's just as the description says. You're essentially impossible to spot by 9/10 of enemies, excluding some of the bigger ones, some of the more important ones, bosses and things like that. Let's see. This one just increases your guardian resist. I would be inclined to keep that on at all times for that reason. And then just kind of mix and match with maybe my Phantom armor or something like that. But anyway, yep, that's the new items in the game. Thank you guys very much for watching. I am Jeff the Christian Gamer. If you'd like to like and or subscribe, you may do so by clicking on the links provided. Also, if you'd like to check out other videos that I've done, you can do so by clicking on the links that I'm going to put in this video. So thank you again so much. Once more, I am Jeff the Christian Gamer, and I'll see you guys next time.